Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about Polyway.investments. Now, Polyway is a very exciting project, and they're going to really shake up the market and bring insane multiple X returns, right? This is not another one of those meme coins, right? That just pump for a day and then they drop 90%, leaving investors wrecked. Polyway is a real technology and a technological project, right? So it's set to revolutionize the betting industry, right? Similar to what Rollbit and similar products in the crypto space have done, right? So the pre-sale is now live, as you can see here. You don't want to miss out for this, right? So when you look and you can see that they've already raised $103,000 and the token price is at 0.030 cents, and you see the listing price is going to be at 0.09 cents, right? So very interesting. And then when you look down here, you can see the amount you pay. You can use USDT. So if we just type in 1 USDT, you would get roughly 33 PLW tokens. And it says you get a free NFT too as well, so you can buy now. And it explains to you here how to buy. We won't click on that right now, but just to give you guys, basically kind of walks you through all of that. You can click on that yourself. You just simply need to connect your wallet with a ERC20 compatible wallet, mainly MetaMask, so that's the main one that people use. So we've seen many hyped tokens that promise massive gains. Investors jump in, but what happens next? Most of these projects crash within days, leaving people with nothing. Let's take a look at some examples, right? So if you take a look at, for example, Pepe, right? It dropped about 85% from its peak. I don't want to look at all the charts right now. We do have a chart that we do want to show you guys with BoxBit. So we want to show you that, or BoxBet, right? So we want to show you guys that so you guys can get a little bit of an idea of some of the trajectories that some of how these things can go. But when it comes to the meme coin specifically, like Dog with Hat, Bonk, Floki, Inu, they hit all-time highs and they dropped around 80-90% retracement. So they weren't able to sustain that growth for long periods of time. And so these tokens really have no real value. They rely on hype but lack a product or a sustainable business model, right? Where Polyway is a completely different level or a completely different type of project, right? So when you look at the core product itself, the Polyway ecosystem, right, is the future of, again, Web3 betting. And this is another one of those betting platforms. So it's a full-fledged ecosystem where anyone can create custom events, attract participation, and earn commissions too as well. So that's another very interesting thing about them that's a little bit more nuanced. They're fully transparent. All decisions are made by their decentralized UMA Oracle, right? So you can create your own events. You can bet on sports, politics, weather, or even personal challenges. Guaranteed payouts. Smart contracts automatically distribute the winnings whenever you win. And if you look at Polymart, for instance, which it had a $2 billion monthly trading volume. Now imagine Polyway.io, and it only allows you to place bets, but also create events and earn from them too as well. So this is the next level of innovation. And, you can have, there's many different examples that you can have of public bets that you can do. So you can do like who will win the next presidential election, or will it snow in Dubai this year, or who will die in a finale of a popular TV series. You can bet basically on anything. Examples of a personal bet, that you could do are arguing with your friends if Jack can jump to the second floor, for instance, or who can eat the most spicy wings in 5 minutes. Maybe who will hit the 1,000 TikTok followers first. You can create an event, pick referees, place bets, and smart contracts ensure everything is fair and distributed as possible, right? So if you look at, for instance, box bets, right? This is a good example that you can see. And this one did a 250x at the top from its listing price. So, and you see it came down right here, but again, the volume was pretty high too as well, you know, at its peak before it dropped. So this is one that you definitely want to look into to see that the potential of what Polyway can do, right? So, and also another one that we have is Rollbit. Let me see if I could type it in here and see if it pops up. Just want to show and examine to you guys the possibilities. These are the ones that people are more familiar with within the crypto ecosystem. And this one was getting a lot of clout during the apex of last year, because the last year bull run was actually, you know, even more crazier than it's been so far this year. But at the same time, you definitely do want to look at some of these competitors to see what they were doing, how much traffic they were able to bring in, and etc. So you could see for yourself if, you know, it's a viable you know, investment opportunity or not, right? So you see this one's still getting 1.1 million trading volume, right? And so, if you look at let's look at this chart here. So it's loading as it's loading. Okay, so you can see from its inception, you're talking about a, you know, 70x from its inception, you know, which is, again, really amazing returns in such a short period of time. And again, it's the next big thing in iGaming, you know, and this is why I think that, you know, Polyway is going to be a very interesting launch, you know, once it's up and running, and it's everything needed to become a new industry leader too as well. And you also have white label solutions too, so you can launch your own betting platform for free, you know, so they'll give you that too as well. For those who don't understand what that means, it means that you can literally take their software and punch in a different brand and use their software and just, you know, pay them probably a cut, right? So now imagine the possibilities. You know, anyone can launch their own Web3. Oh, anyone can launch their own Web3 betting app, right? Which again I find super fascinating too. So again, this is one of those game-changing things. You know, you don't have any licensing. Your brand, it's your rules. Again, or support cost at all. That doesn't exist too as well. And you can pay only 5 to 10% of the profits in PLW tokens too. And this is a game-changing way to monetize Web3. You can build your own betting business with zero technological knowledge, right? Free to start, unlimited. Get started today, and yeah, maximize your potential with that. And so within their ecosystem, it includes like the yes.bet. You know, it also includes a fully functional betting platform, yes.casino, a blockchain-based casino in development, and it's going to start in Q3 2025. They also have the NFT mechanics and tokenomics, additional revenue streams for PLW holders too as well, and prediction markets like polymarket.com, right? So Polyway is not just one product, it's a complete ecosystem for a Web3 betting. So again, the most exciting part is the PLW token. So you get 35% of the profits from all the ecosystem projects too as well. And PLW holders receive a share of revenues from Polyway.io, betting, casino, and white label platforms. So they also have governance rights, so token holders decide which new products Polyway should develop and can submit their own ideas. New projects, earnings, the community will always receive 35%, excuse me, 35% plus of the profits from all the future Polyway developments. This is truly groundbreaking. Every holder gets a stake in the entire Polyway economy. And yeah, you definitely don't want to miss out on this opportunity. These opportunities don't really come very often, and it's a rising trend in the crypto space too as well, so you definitely want to get in early on that. But we'll leave a link down below in the description. You should get in now while the price is still low, because as you know, once they finish this fundraising round, the next round is going to be more expensive than this current round. It's at 3 cents now. It's going to jump up from there. So you definitely want to get in. Drop a comment if you're already invested. Let's count those future X's together, right? So again, check out everything on the website. They have the tokenomics here too as well. And again, we'll leave all the links down in the description. And yeah, we do hope that you guys do enjoy this. We also didn't really get in touch on the referral program, but that's also a thing that you can do too, and you can earn up to 30% of everybody that you invite for their commissions that they make, right? So we do hope that you guys like content like this. If you do, please like,